Hello, welcome to Finance Talk, where your journey of financial freedom actually begins. Have you tried creating a financial plan or a budget, and it seems to be something difficult? As in, it looks good on paper. It looked good on paper. When it's time for you to execute it, for you to make it come to reality, it's something difficult. It's something you cannot continue. When you try, it's something you are struggling with. Honestly, you're not alone. You are not alone on that. Okay. In this video, I will give you tips, principles, guideline, and steps that actually works in finance, which you don't really know yet. And I advise you touch on the red subscribe button to subscribe to these videos, so that when I upload in my next video, you'll be aware and follow it up. And believe me, in the next 5 to 6 months, you'll still come back to this channel and thank me later, honestly, because there will be a very great positive changes. Okay, yeah, okay, let's pop it, let's continue. Yeah, I know most of you might be wondering where my money goes to every month. How do I spend, as in how my income just disappear. In these videos, let me give you a realistic budget that actually works for you, not just on paper but in real life. Okay, part 1 is principle of budgets. Be realistic, not just idealistic. Do not estimate your spending or overestimate your income. Budget what is real. Okay, give every naira a job. This is called, in accounting, is called zero-based budgeting. Every amount you earn must have a purpose. Spending and saving, or are you giving, or are you trying to save, or are you trying to invest? As in, give it a purpose. Let something be attached to it. Make the goal focused. Your budget should reflect your goal. Am I making this budget to pay bills? Am I making this budget to pay my house rent? Just make it defined. Let it just be plain. As in, let it be plain first. Keep it flexible. Life happens. Unexpected bills might just pop up. So just keep it flexible. Consistency beats perfection. A good budget is not just being perfect, but it maintains. Review it weeklies and monthlies. Okay. Coming to part 2 of step-by-step guideline. Yeah, this part 2 I titled it step-by-step guideline. 1 is know your net income. That is your income after tax and reduction. It is your real spending power. Track your expenses. Do you track your expenses? Some, they just be like, when the money comes in, they see unnecessary things they buy. What you are trying to buy, does it really worth at that moment? Try to track them. Okay, this week, this was how I managed to spend all my finance, or this was how I disbursed all my finance. Try to track them. For the next 30 days, write down every expenses: your rent, your subscription for data, your transportation cost, everything. Just try to track them down. Categorize your spending. Use categories like needs. You take number 1, needs, your rent, your wants, your Netflix for those that watches movies, your saving and debt repayments. Yeah, also don't forget to set goals. Break them down, and your short term and long term. In short term, you might have emergency funding to pay off debt, but in long term, how about I want to buy that house? How about I want to invest for my retirement? Some people try to create budgets for in the future. They try to create budgets in long term, either to buy a house or to for retirement purpose. In short term, it might be for emergency fund or to pay off some debts. So just try to set goals, financial goals for it. 5, I would advise you create a budget plan. Okay, I receive like 100k. Let me say you receive like 100k or 100 USD for like a month. Okay, 100 USD, 50% should go to my needs, 30% should go to my wants, and 20% should go to either I'm saving or I'm paying debts. As in, try to break them down. When this money comes in, try to make sure you categorize everything, and any amount that comes in, make sure 20% of the amount or certain percent of the amount, either 30% go to your saving or is paying debt, 50% is for your family house need or upkeep, then 30% is just for your wants and all that. Or just go manually allocate based on your priorities. Okay, you can also use some tools like Mint, YNBA, Excel sheet, even paper or pen to maybe to work them down or something like that. Just be consistent. Okay, it pays to be consistent. Yeah, so we review and adjust monthly spending. Budgets are living documents. Update it monthly and define it, refine it. As in, budget is not something you just do today, tomorrow you just give ahead. No, you must need to inculcate that habit. Make sure you update it. Make sure you have a book, maybe where or in Excel sheet or in an app, your expenses, your income. You try to update it frequently every time. Okay, so with this it will always try to help you. Yeah, coming to guidelines, budgeting guidelines. One is start simple. Do not over complicate your budgets. Always budget to zero. Every amount must be assigned, as in any amount that leave my account, where is it going to? Is it paying a debt? Is it for savings? Is it for utility? As in, let it be assigned. Okay, include annual or regular expenses, things like car insurance, Christmas gift. Do not forget savings. Even if it's small, save something. Yes, even if it's small, just try to always save something. Avoid lifestyle inflation. More income does not mean more spending. Some people, any little amount that comes in, they spend. No, much income does not need much spending. And 4, habit that make budget works. Do quickly checking. Review your spending every week to stay on track. Accommodate what you can. Auto saving bills and contributions, use them. You can use them. Use cash or envelope, especially for variable expenses like transport or something like that. Just be honest with yourself. If you spend it, is it aligning with your goals? Adjust. If it's not, some people, once the money comes in, they just try to get this. No, is it aligning with your goals? You not buying them does not mean you can't buy them, but because you have a goal to achieve, so you just have to be focused. Okay, and celebrate your win. Yes, always celebrate your little wins. If you hit a saving goal, pay off debt, celebrate it. If your plan is, okay, I want to try to save up some money to pay off some debt, and you're able to, just celebrate it. I didn't mean celebrate it, just try to throw parties or no. Just try to reward yourself. You can either take yourself out, get something for yourself, eat, encourage yourself, think and re-strategize another plan or goal to achieve next. Okay, I don't want to make this video long, but I'll just have to try to just cut them off. One, budget is not about restriction, it's about freedom to control your money, to make better decisions, and to build a life you want. So start today. Even if it's a mess, just start. Even if it's 20k dollars, or even if it's any amount, any little amount, just start something. Yeah, just start from somewhere. It's never too late to start. Okay, if you find it helpful, if you find this video helpful, please click on the thumb up and do not forget to subscribe for personal finance tips every week. Okay, and believe me, in the next 5 to 6 months, you'll see everything working positively. See you in my next videos next week. I love you. Bye for now. Thanks.